JJ, and this is Travel Tuesday with Today with JJ. As you can see by the title of the video, we're going to Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Founded by Christopher Columbus in the late 1400s, this first city of the New World is where Columbus lived and is buried. Today, the entire colonial district, Zona Colonial, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and many of the historic buildings, houses, museums, restaurants, and hotels are still alive here. Surrounded by hundreds of miles of beaches, the Dominican Republic is the epitome of the perfect island getaway. The sun-drenched Dominican Republic shares the Caribbean island of Hispaniola with Haiti. It occupies the larger eastern section of the island. In addition to enjoying a multitude of water sports, you can also spend some time learning about the interesting history of the state and admiring the colonial structures in, again, Zona Colonial. So, if you are looking for things to do in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic, you've come to the right place. This is my 10 amazing things to do in Santo Domingo, Dominican Republic. Number 1 on the list is Lazona Colonial. If you can only do one thing while in Santo Domingo, then you must venture in to Lazona Colonial. It is the historical colonial center of the city. Lazona Colonial is the best place to go for cultural events, social movements, art galleries, museums, nightlife, and trendy restaurants. With so much to do, I know you're wondering, where should you start? I recommend starting at the Cathedral Primada de America. This is located near the heart of the zone. From there, you can adventure yourself a little further west to Fortaleza Ozama. And then from there, you can take a nice walk along the Calle Las Damas. It's the oldest street in Santo Domingo, and it's pedestrian only. And that'll take you to Alcázar de Colón, and that's the palace and museum. Number 2 on the list is Malecon. In this part of the city, it is very picturesque, and this is where the new overshadows the old. Malecon has shiny waterfront casinos and hotels that sit beside a handful of cafes and nightclubs. Even if your accommodations, either your Airbnb or hotel, isn't located in this area, you should definitely come down at least once for some sightseeing. You can gamble, have a delicious meal, and then the nightlife here is spectacular. Tons of merengue and bachata dancing. Number 3 on the list, Los Tres Ojos. If you're looking to take a break from the city's rich history, consider exploring Los Tres Ojos. That translates into the 3 eyes. This national park, which sits about 5 miles east of Zona Colonial, houses 3 limestone caverns, each of which features a lake. Once inside the caves, you can either explore by foot or by boat. Now, just keep in mind, if you are not a fan of tight spaces or have any mobility issues, once you get into the limestone caverns, they do have space, but the further you go in, they do get much tighter. So definitely take a second look at this location if you have any of those issues. Number 4 on the list is Columbus Lighthouse. There is a chance that you won't be blown away by the architecture of the Columbus Lighthouse. El Faro a Colón, as the locals call it. It is built in the shape of a cross. However, this place is still historically significant. This attraction houses the purported remains of Christopher Columbus. Also, you can find various exhibits here, like a vehicle once used by a former pope, as well as several libraries. Number 5 on the list is Monasterio de San Francisco. During the day, this Zona Colonial ruin isn't much to look at. But your opinion will change when you see how the nighttime floodlight illuminates the cracks and crevices. Definitely swing by for a picture or two if you're in the Zona Colonial area in the evening. Now get ready for this. If you're into odd history, you may want to take a special visit here, because even though this place is used as a monastery, after it was rebuilt following the second earthquake in the 18th century, officials decided to convert the space into a mental asylum. And it didn't get finished because Mother Nature did interfere with a hurricane. So that did result in the mental asylum's closure. However, to this day, portions of chains used to secure the inmates are still visible. Number 6 on the list is Columbus Park. At the heart of Zona Colonial is Park Colon, also known as Columbus Park. It is the most enticing and lively square in the city. Musicians and street performers frequent the square, shoe shiners set up along the street side, and children chase pigeons around the statue of Christopher Columbus, which stands proudly in the center. This is also the perfect area to base yourself if you're spending a night or more. Not far from the park, there are quaint boutique hotels with historic buildings with beautiful courtyards and old world charm. Number 7 on the list is the National Pantheon of the Dominican Republic. Originally constructed as a church in the first half of the 18th century, this building was converted to the National Mausoleum to honor the country's most important people. The interior is beautiful, with marble tombs along the walls, arches, and an ornately painted ceiling. And there is a huge Gothic-style chandelier opposite the entrance. At the end of a long red carpet, an eternal flame rises from the floor. It is absolutely breathtaking. Number 8 on the list is the Amber World Museum. The Amber World Museum is an incredible place to see fine examples of amber and learn about its fossilized resin. The amber pieces, which come in a variety of hues, are backlit to reveal the fossils inside, which range from ants and termites to leaves and flowers. Some of the pieces have magnifying glasses so you can get a detailed look of the fossils. The Dominican Republic is well known for amber, which here is almost always transparent, giving it a glow you don't always find in amber. You can frequently see fossils in Dominican amber, even in very small pieces. Attached to the museum is a jewelry store where you can buy amber as well as Larimar. Number 9 on the list is Cael Conde. Cael Conde is the best place to visit for outdoor dining. The most beautiful section is the portion closest to the river around Park Colon, where most of the restaurants are located. Restored colonial buildings lining the street and outdoor dining gives this end of Cael Conde a distinctly European feel. If you are staying in Santo Domingo for long enough, you will frequent this area often. As you walk towards Plaza Independencia, the street becomes more modern with clothing stores, small shops, and a more authentic Dominican vibe. Number 10 on the list is the Chuchu Colonial Sightseeing Trolley. Located in Park Colón, the Chuchu Colonial is a small, open-air sightseeing train that runs through Santo Domingo's Zona Colonial. While this area is quite small and easily walkable, on hot days, this is one of the best options to see the area. The tour lasts about 45 minutes and it lets you see the sights from a relatively comfortable shade-covered bench as it pulls you along the cobbled streets and past the city's most famous site. The tour starts from the east side of Park Colón, so keep an eye out on places you would like to visit later on your trip in Santo Domingo. Yay! You have made it to the end of the video. I would love to know where you are watching from, so please don't forget to comment down below. And I want to leave you with this nugget of the best time to visit Santo Domingo. If you want to experience the city's best beach weather, the best time to visit is between November and March. And no matter what time you do decide to visit Santo Domingo, you'll always find great hotel and Airbnb rates. Now, the one thing I can caution is to avoid visiting Santo Domingo in the hurricane season. Other than that, you are good to go. Now, if you've made it this far and you are not a part of the family, go ahead and click that like button. Don't forget to subscribe and make sure to put the bell notification on to always so we can travel the world. And if I've missed anything in this video, it helps more than you know, so please go ahead and comment down below. And as you see that this video was recommended and asked for by one of our lovely subscribers, so if you have any destination request, also, you can let us know. Well, have a wonderful and safe time in Santo Domingo. And until the next Travel Tuesday, bye.